How are you doing? Hope everything's going well. It's 5:36 a.m. Central Standard Time. Um, how was your weekend? Hopefully your weekend went well. I did the norm. I don't be doing anything on the weekends. That's me. There's nothing to do. So my weekends are pretty simple. Sit at home, watch TV. If I have to go to the store, get something to eat, I do that. But other than that, that's it. Went walking Saturday morning. Started adding a walking. Started walking last Saturday in the mornings. Um, so me and my son did that Saturday morning. But other than that, nothing. Sunday didn't go to church, but my sister came down. We talked. Went to my mom's house, and me and my son went over there. Talked to my sister. Niece came over. We chit chatted. Talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Talking about dating outside your race, talking about what you talk what women talk about to their sons at certain ages. I was getting into talking about girls with my son and how deep the conversation has went and everything I've said to him, which is a lot. So my niece was talking about if she had a child, she would only tell him so much. I was like, times are different, because she was saying something about our mom growing up and her grandmama growing up and the things that she told us, which was nothing. Our mom didn't tell us nothing. I don't know how we learned. I guess on our own, but because I know that kids in school, they was talking crazy about, had boys talking about girls, calling them H's and B's, and and how easy it was to get them to sleep with them and stuff like that. So I tell my son a lot. He knows like pretty much everything about me and everything about being intimate with a girl. He knows about consent, having consent, and the whole deal. And we in Alabama, so that whole day not outside your race stuff don't work. It's conservative people here. It's racist people here. It don't work because stuff end up happening to these black guys that end up with these white girls, dating these white girls, especially when they're young. They end up missing. Stuff end up happening to them, young and older. But yeah, really can't have the whole interracial dating stuff, because it really don't work out, because people are racist and they don't like it. So it is what it is. But other than that, what else did we talk about? Talking about being sick and eating healthy and taking care of your body. Make sure you're taking care of your body, eating right, eating lean protein, eating the rainbow, to eating colorful, eating vegetables, whether it's eggplant, cauliflower, um, red peppers, green peppers, carrots, corn, whatever vegetable it be, collard greens, green peas, broccoli, whatever vegetable you like, vegetables, plural, black eyed peas, chickpeas, lentils, black beans, whatever it may be, all of the above. But make sure you're getting those vegetables in. Make sure you're working out 3 to 5 days a week, preferably 5 days a week. 5 days a week is good. I do 5 days a week. Early in the mornings, I'm a morning person, so I get over with in the morning. So mornings are good. Some people go to the gym, some people go walking, some people go jogging, some people do bike riding, some people what else? Yoga, Pilates. Some people get their physical activity in through sports, whether it's playing football, baseball, what else? Tennis, basketball. So get your physical activity on through some type of movement, to get your body moving. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I started doing sits. Now. Going walking on Saturdays. I used to wash clothes on Saturday mornings. Now I do it on Friday mornings before I go to work. So, because I have time, but make sure we're getting those workouts in. Make sure we're straight mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We was talking about another thing we talked about was self-love. Make sure you know what self-love is and loving yourself. So when you get into these relationships with people, they don't take advantage of you, they don't manipulate you, use you, and have you out here looking crazy. So make sure you love yourself, because you don't love yourself, nobody else can't love you. You don't know how to love other people. So self-love is important. Get that self-love in. Tell yourself you love yourself. Find something that you like about yourself. Write it down. Journal. Speaking of journaling, de-stressing. Try to de-stress. Get things out. If you're not feeling well, if you dislike something, dealing with trauma, anxiety, depression, make sure you're going to get counseling, therapy, going to a psychiatrist. If you need help mentally, counseling, therapy, going to a psychiatrist, go to your primary doctor, let them know, talk to a close family member, a close loved one, or friend, somebody that you can trust that won't go out here and tell you business. They can give you the right information, somebody that loves you, that care about you, and that's going to be kind to you and kind to what you're going through, and be able to look at it from your point of view and see what you're going through and lead you in the right direction, lead you down the right path. Have you talking to the right person to get the help that you need mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Make sure we're going to church, reading your Bible, going to Bible study, praying, read your Bible, pray. Have that spiritual foundation so you can go down the right path, have good morals, have good values, doing good in this world, doing good in your life, being positive, having good vibes, putting that good energy, not only in yourself, but putting it out to others. So have that good energy and be kind to others, careful others and other people. How was your weekend? By the way, happy birthday to my birthday people. If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. Hopefully your day, your morning is going well. You're eating a healthy breakfast. Most of the time I do boiled eggs, turkey sausage links, or a turkey sausage patty, 2 boiled eggs. Hot, getting that protein in. Try to stay away from carbs, because I didn't do it. I know I didn't gain weight because I've been eating stuff I ain't supposed to be eating. I eat right, but it's the eating stuff I'm not supposed to be eating. So make sure we're eating healthy, because we can get all type of ailments, and you don't want to do high blood pressure. You don't want high blood pressure. You don't want diabetes issues. You don't want kidney problems and other issues like that. Make sure we're going to get our annual checkups. Getting our getting your prostate checked, getting these colonoscopies. Women, make sure we're going to get our mammograms, and what else is there? Mammograms, colonoscopies, and get your pancreas checked. These so you won't have make sure we don't have cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, and getting your prostate checked, prostate cancer for men. But make sure we're good across the board. Make sure what else? I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't watch news. I really do not watch news. I'm really not into music. Not really, I'm not really don't like stuff that's out. Into old stuff, still listening to old stuff, listening to old like Lloyd and August Alsina, Creed, Michael Jackson, who else? 112. I got like a whole bunch of old like CDs. I think I got like a Carl Thomas one and a whole bunch of stuff I think I got like that last Jodeci CD. That wasn't good. I got it because I thought it was good. When Josie came out with a, came back and that last CD was sucks. But sorry to say it, but it was one song that came out with that was good, but the rest of the CD wasn't good at all. But I don't even think I listened to it. But yeah, I'm still listening to like old stuff. So nothing new. It's a couple songs that I've heard on the radio that I listen to, but Leon Thomas, he's good. But I don't even stream music. I don't stream like TV shows. I don't do Netflix. I don't do the whole Spotify stuff. What else? I don't do what is Netflix. Um Whatever those streaming Hulu and all that stuff. Those streaming networks, I don't do that. So y'all don't be knowing people be coming to work asking me about stuff that comes on and what they watch. I was like, I don't know anything about them people that you talking about because I got a digital antenna and I be watching reruns and stuff. Martin and what else? Bordy Miller and the Griffin come on at night, but I don't be watching that either. 227 and stuff like that. The Jeffersons and what else comes on? Like old stuff like that, Borden Miller and stuff like that. Hazel and Alice. People think it's called Mel's Diner. The name of that show is Mel's Diner, but the name of it is called Alice. They worked at Mel's Diner for Mel Sharple, but the name of the show is Alice because that's who it was about. Alice and the rest of the characters was like up under her. But yeah, had this whole back and forth with somebody like a while back in like comments. Somebody was talking about the show and they're talking about how they like flow. And whoever the person was in the comments was saying the show is called Mel's Diner. I was like, no, it's not. It's called Alice. For the longest, me and my sister and me and my sister was talking about it at the show. Everybody thought that show was called Mel's Diner, but no. I was like, it's Alice. I was like, the show is called Alice. I watch it. It comes on. I watch it every day. Like it reruns. You gonna tell me about something that I'm currently watching like all the time? Every day it comes on like it's reruns, and then they swore up and down it was called Mel's Diner. I was like, no, it's not. The show is called Alice. They work at Mel's Diner. That's where they worked. But anyways, then the person came back, which is interesting, and was like, oh, Tasha's right. It is called Alice. I was like, duh. I don't know. People have this mindset of where they always have to be right. It's those type of people out there thinking like, oh, you know everything, but you really don't. I'm like, okay, whatever. But hope you have a good day, whatever you're doing throughout your day. Go with it. Go into this world with goodness in your heart, with love in your heart, and be positive. Try to find something positive throughout your day. Get energy out to this world. Do something that you love. Find a hobby or something that helps you de-stress, whether it's fishing, gardening, hiking, knitting, walking, scrapbooking, sewing, painting, doing puzzles, whether it's crossword puzzles. Somebody mentioned on I think this is on Pop the Balloon, said they was like doing those Sudoku puzzles and stuff like that. Model building, whether it's building cars or some type of other model building. Reading is good. I was telling this a lot of these kids get off the video games, pick up a book and start reading. Drawing, scrapbooking, gardening, fishing, stuff like that. Find a hobby, whether it's playing music, playing a musical instrument, writing music, taking some people like taking, I think it was Jason Momoa. He was on the Today Show. He said he likes doing photography and likes taking pictures. So whether it's doing editing music, editing TV shows or whatever, Find something that you enjoy doing so you can have fun, relax, de-stress. Try some techniques to de-stress for relaxation, yoga, doing some tai chi, some deep breathing, aromatherapy, progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, visualization, meditation, which is good. Meditation is good to relax. Practice mindfulness, set realistic goals, find purpose through creative expression, again, singing, playing music, playing a musical instrument, painting, again, drawing, stuff like that, knitting, doing something creative. Limit substances like alcohol, going to alcohol and drugs to when you're dealing with stuff is not good, because all it does is make it worse, and then you end up with being addicted to it, and your life spirals out of control. So it gets worse. It doesn't make it better. When things get to the point where you think you need to go to alcohol and our drugs, seek professional help. Get the help that you need. If you are addicted to drugs, or any substances, you can go to get help at substance abuse and dealing with mental illness. If you're dealing with mental illness, you can go to Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration for treatment and referral and information helpline for mental health and or substance use disorders. The phone number is 800-662-4357, 800-662-4357, and the website is www.samhsa.gov, www.samhsa.gov. For the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline, support and assistance for anyone feeling depressed, overwhelmed, or suicidal. For support and assistance for anyone feeling depressed, overwhelmed, or suicidal, you can call or text 988. To the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline. Their website is 988lifeline.org. 988-LIFE, that's LIFE, line, LINE, that's all together, .org. Lifeline, 988 LIFELINE.org. For the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline, if you need help with that, for child abuse, the National Child Abuse Hotline, that toll-free number is 800-422-4453, 800-422-4453. That's for assistance with information and questions regarding child abuse. For assistance with information and questions regarding child abuse, for the National Child Abuse Hotline, that website is child, that's CHILDHELPHOTLINE.org, childhelphotline.org. That's childhelphotline.org for assistance with information and questions regarding child abuse. National Child Abuse Hotline, and that number one more time is 800-422-4453, 800-422-4453. National Sexual Assault Hotline for rape, abuse, and incest national network. That toll-free number is 800-656-4373, 800-656-4373. That's for the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Their website is www.rainn.org. www.rainn.org, and that's the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network for National Sexual Assault Hotline. The number is, one more time, 800-656-4373. So those are some numbers wanted to put out there. Let's see. For peer advocates available to support teens with concerns about dating violence, Love is Respect. It's called Love is Respect. That number is 866-331-9474. That's 866-331-9474. Peer advocates available to support teens with concerns about dating violence. That's loveisrespect.org. Loveisrespect.org. You can call or you can text Love Is to 222-522. Text Love Is to 22522, and that's loveisrespect.org, and that number is, one more time, it's 866-331-9474. So put those numbers out there, and make sure we're taking care of our mental health. Prioritize a holistic approach. Prioritize physical well-being. Make sure we're getting enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day. Make sure our nutrition is in order, eating right, exercising. Make sure we're eating right and exercising. Creative expression, we're going back to writing, painting, making music to process your emotions. Journaling helps with that. You can also journal. I write poetry, but journaling also helps. Connect with others, share feelings with trusted friends, family member, and maintain healthy relationships. Getting that self-care, self-compassion, value yourself, set realistic goals, and celebrate the small wins. Creative expressions, setting boundaries. Make sure we're setting boundaries with people. Prioritize your own well-being. Learn how to say no. Prioritize your own well-being. Learn how to say no, especially when something when it goes against your morals, goes against your values. Sometimes you gotta put yourself first. Can't take care. If you're sick, how you gonna take care of other people? Sometimes you just gotta tell people no. Say, hey, I'm done. You grown. What my brother told me a while back, he's like, you grown, Tasha. You gotta take care of yourself. Find a way, do something. So, gotta tell people no. Because people take advantage of you if you, well, I won't take advantage of my brother, but he was just willingly giving it to me. But take care of yourself. Make sure got hair on my shirt. But make sure you're taking care of yourself, prioritizing your own well-being, learn how to tell people no. Recognize signs when you need help. Recognize the signs, notice signs. Notice significant changes in your sleep, in your appetite, or behavior that interfere with your daily life. Seeking professional help, calling or texting. If you're feeling overwhelmed, calling or text. This is the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline again. Calling or texting 988. Calling or texting 988. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Make sure your nutrition is in order. We're eating right. Eating whole foods, fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water. Limit sugar, unhealthy fats, and excessive caffeine. Exercise regularly. Make sure we're getting regular physical activity. Even short walks reduces stress and boost moods. Short walks reduces stress and boost mood. Manage mind and stress management. Relaxation, practice deep breathing, meditation, yoga, or listen to music to calm your mind. Mindfulness, focus on the present moment through quiet time or observing your surroundings. Going outside, sitting on your porch, listening to the birds, going to the park, watching the squirrels run around, and some places have lakes, have ducks and stuff in them. So if apartment complexes, just go out to the area where they have lakes, they have like ducks and stuff in it. Sometimes you have turtles and stuff in there. Watch the turtles, watch the ducks and stuff, watch the squirrels run around. But watch the birds, listen to the birds. So go outside, sit on your porch, go to the park, go for a hike, go for a little small walk. Enjoy nature and what God has blessed us with on this earth. Hobbies, engage in or enjoyable activities like reading, gardening, or creative projects to de-stress. So with that, I'm going to end it there. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy this Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Check out my silent lives. I don't do mental health check-ins no more. That's why I try to talk about it throughout in the mornings. But enjoy this day. Be the love, be the peace, be the light, and God bless and have a great day. Bye.